Alright, YouTube, here it is. Here's the jacket. Here's the imaginary hanger. This hanger says Blizzard CEO, BlizzCon 2019. And the jacket is hung, folks. I just want that stated for the record. I have uninstalled Hearthstone. I will not install StarCraft 2. I won't be playing Call of Duty. Anything that has Activision Blizzard on it will not be touched. And here's why. So Blitzchung is a player who actually lives in the area being affected in Hong Kong, in China, where he is from. Okay, and two sports announcers as well have also been banned from the Esports League because of Blizzard. Okay, this is a problem. Blizzard needs to take a stand against Hong Kong because Hong Kong is extraditing protesters. They're being extradited into work camps and being forced to work to death. So I don't accept anyone who stands by Blizzard at this point. If you stand by Blizzard, you just have no morals and just want shitty games made and pushed out. Because StarCraft 2 is a fucking shitty game, and that's why I still play the original StarCraft. Because StarCraft 2, it wasn't even a good game. It was the same game, just faster. So, anyway, faster and with new units. Sorry, it would have been a better update than it would have made a second game. Critique of Blizzard over, as far as their games go. As a company, what they've done is they are an American company. One of our biggest things that our companies do, whether or not they are in America preaching or another country preaching, they preach and advocate typically for free speech. Now, this has only been a problem with newer internet companies that they do not advocate for free speech. That, in fact, instead of advocating for free speech, they actually turn their back on free speech in a country where things are produced cheaper. Or in China, for instance, most of Blizzard's famous players are from China. Isn't that a shock? Now to be fair, I would have expected this from someone like Riot way before I would have expected it. And Riot's a company that's going underwater. They're trying about 5 games right now to save themselves. That's just because financially the MOBA market's dead. Multiplayer online battle arenas aren't what they used to be, and people won't care for them as much anymore. The esports league is kind of still growing. It's shrinking a lot more than it's growing. It's losing more members, and the teams are getting still vapidly inconsistent. So the vapid inconsistency in that game is definitely why, like, it's not gonna stay around, why character skins, why characters have gone up in cost so much with Riot. Now we're gonna see a similar trend with Blizzard. So they're pushing Overwatch 2 to try to get over this Chinese Hong Kong protester hype. Unfortunately, much like the Epstein didn't kill himself meme, it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to be forgotten for a very long time. And Blizzard unfortunately needs to gain control of their PR. That's unfortunately what's happened. The fact that CNN put out an article yesterday or the day before stating that it is, as gamers, our fault for still being upset after Blizzard's apology, which Blizzard's apology basically made it the fault of the player who had an opinion about where they lived. You don't own Hong Kong. I don't think you get to tell someone from Hong Kong what they can say. I mean, granted, on their official channel, sure. That is what their argument is. Okay, let's hold them to that. They now have to go back and remove anybody who's won with a political message, or else this isn't free speech, it's targeted discrimination of Blitzchung and the two fucking announcers. And my thing is that if those two announcers and Blitzchung can sue Blizzard, Blizzard will close at that point. Blizzard does not make enough money yearly anymore. This is why World of Warcraft Classic is launching, or has been launched if it's already been launched. I don't keep up with World of Warcraft. It's a Blizzard property. I'm not about Blizzard properties anymore. So, with that being said, though, I mean, are they actually going to take a stand against Hong Kong at any point? I mean, because we've seen that the internet is not about what's going on. Other gamers are not about what's going on. There is a very small minority and pocket of gamers that are actually protecting Blizzard's pocket right now, and the minute that they offend those few, they're done. They will actually lose all of their financial support and all of their money that they are currently making off of their players. But unfortunately, as the player base, we do have to stand against them, and we have to make it known that this isn't okay, especially for an American company whose values should be what the American people's are. Let me put it like this to any liberal leftist who's watching and stands by Hong Kong. Why? Because if we were doing this to you, if the Republican Party was extraditing members out of America, let's get more specific, my state, Colorado, who, like Jared Polis, if we had a Republican council just electing to remove these people into a fucking work camp in a coal mine somewhere in Stevensburg, like, you don't get to fight back unless the government jumps in. And if a company like Blizzard, who makes Chinese government a lot of money, says, oh, you're doing fine, the Chinese government doesn't care. The Chinese government doesn't get world news. I want you to understand this. The Chinese government gets world news. The Chinese people do not. They are being indoctrinated and lied to every single day. So, they understand in the Chinese government that the world is against what they've done. They are keeping this information from the Chinese people, who are still asking for help to this day, the day that I have recorded this, which is November... Let me get the date for you guys. November 3rd. Tomorrow's the 4th. I was going to say it was the 4th. I knew that wasn't right. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links taught me something. How to keep track of the days. But... orange mango. Tastes the best. Especially during a mid-rant. Mid-rant, my throat gets real dry, so every now and again I take some orange mango vitamins to keep that going. But... continuing on with Blizzard, what they're doing with Blitzchung, if we were to be extraditing people to Stevensburg into a mine, I am pretty sure most people would come in to Colorado ready for a fight. I'm pretty sure our government would come into Colorado ready for a fight. Not just the Colorado local government, but the actual federal government would come in ready for a fight. I have no problems at all. I would love it. I think it would be amazing if Trump sent support to China. Although, that could start World War III. I'm going to be completely honest. I will be completely honest that if we go against China, that creates World War III. But Blizzard isn't making it easier to avoid this situation by not taking a stand. Blizzard's going, well, we were right because it's our channel and our players can't do these things and our announcers can't do these things. Who pays for your channel? Who pays for your announcers? Who pays for your players to be on those channels? We do, the American people. And unfortunately, yes, the Chinese money is there. But also, unfortunately, you make significantly less money off the Chinese just based on how their dollar value and currency works and how it trades across to our dollar. So when you're making money from us, it's a direct money increase versus a transfer of money that causes a loss of money that then comes back and maybe you end up in the black as opposed to the red. If we stop, so I'm pretty sure most people in Hong Kong are not actively playing Blizzard games. I support you, Hong Kong. I just uninstalled Hearthstone today because I read those articles, and I kept finding more articles flaming gamers themselves. I, as a gamer, will not indignantly wait for a company to make a new IP, and I will not sit there and defend an indignant company, and will not be made to be an indignant just consumer. Now, most people who play Blizzard properties already are indignant consumers. You waited 9 years for StarCraft 2, which was just StarCraft 1 reskinned. So, that's indignant. That, I actually have been really I wanted StarCraft 2 for a long time, but I haven't really been about it because I was like, it's just reskinned 1 with more units. I don't really... The units I have are fine. Now, but, again, I can't even play Blizzard. I'm not even touching Blizzard. I'm on my Duel Links shit. Might even get back into Dragon Ball Legends. Because even though Konami's some cheap asshole bastards, they at least would take a stand on this matter that is at least confirming or denying that what they did was wrong. Blizzard took accountability, but then said, yeah, but we ain't giving nobody their money back or giving anybody their spot back as an announcer. That is unacceptable. That is preposterous. Don't give them their positions back. Fine. Give Blitzchung his money. Let those announcers choose to leave. Let them resign. Force them into a resignation if you're going to do anything. This was all handled improperly, and I am amazed that BlizzCon continued to happen this year, that it didn't get shut down. I don't think we will have a BlizzCon 2020. I think we'll have an Activision, Blizzard, maybe even, who knows, maybe they'll be bought out by Riot, and it's not going to be Blizzard Activision. It's not going to be BlizzCon. It's probably not coming in 2020 is the fucked up thing, and if it does, it actually shows a huge portion of us are just indignant and only in it just to play a game, no matter how vile or disgusting the company actually is, or how much they would even be okay with ruining your rights. That's a problem. That's a genuine problem in America right now, especially with the gaming industry. We really need to take a stand against these guys. We really need to make sure that they don't get the chance to continue to put bad products out that we're going to just pay for because of the name. That's been a problem with Blizzard for years. I don't play World of Warcraft for one reason. It's a money grab. It always was and always will be, and I have friends who will probably get mad about the thought that I think this, or the fact that I think this. World of Warcraft was never anything more than a money grab. It might have started with better intentions. Once they realized that all they had to do was release an expansion and you were sinking dollars into it, they didn't care anymore. They did not care. One of my friends blames microtransactions on the mobile game market, but that was EA's fault. Like, the gaming industry is going to constantly stay changing. And microtransactions, which are really cool, are constantly changing. Like, I'm going to use Duel Links. It's like my favorite mobile phone game. Like Fighter Z is my favorite fighting game right now. And like Duel Links is the best phone game you're ever going to get. Like, free rewards everywhere. It's cool. There's pretty much been like an 11-minute Duel Links ad. But like, using Duel Links as an example, Konami is a very good company. They will always put their money where they feel that they need to invest it. They will put it into the players. They'll put it back into resources to build new cards. Like, they'll put them into the tournaments, so that they'll pour money into the tournaments. That way when people win, they can actually get a specialty card made, it's them or whatever they want. And it doesn't really actually work in the game, but it's for them to use and play with and have fun with, and it's just a silly card. That is cool shit, though. Like, that is really... Blizzard literally just gives out prize money for winners. Like, maybe there's some keychains or some shit, but they really just give out prize money for winners. And when you took Blitzchung's prize money, the world was watching that happen. This happened on a world stage, Blizzard. So Hong Kong is now mad about the fact that Blitzchung is unpaid. All you have to do is give him his money, give him his title, declare that he won, and everyone is happy. Now, I'm not going to go back on my word. I'm done with Blizzard. I'm helping push the bankruptcy on Blizzard. If y'all want to support me on that, y'all just uninstall your Blizzard games and play other shit. Like, there's better games out. Dragon Ball Fighter Z is an upgrade to Street Fighter with Dragon Ball characters. Like, it's just Street Fighter mechanics with Dragon Ball Z dudes, so you get to fly, teleport, and do all this crazy stuff. But we will, as gamers, have to overcome this. And as gamers, we are a new market. I want that stated. We are a 30, 40-year-old market. Nobody knows what we want but us. We know what we want. New shooting game comes out. It's super gory and it's kind of gross, but like, we're super about it because it's something new, maybe. Like, if they didn't just use the same concepts as Left 4 Dead or Red Dead Redemption. It's something new. It's something different. And who cares about the gore? We want to just play something new and different. That is every single fucking market that has emerged in the last 50 years, and there goes my fucking ability to monetize this video. 2 fucks. 3. Unfortunately, though, emerging markets will always have that trend of instability, but this market's also emerged and stayed within the culture, and so it's not going anywhere. If any emerging markets that stay in the culture, Walmart isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Gaming's not going away anytime soon, but these companies that are archaic and old and haven't changed their formula in years, they're going away. Blizzard is, unfortunately, I hate to say it, one of the last bastions, but because look at Blizzard and Activision. They have run the gaming industry for a very, 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 very long time. And it's time that these archaic institutions fall away. Like, people say this all the time about government and about other systems in society, and I'm like, no. Businesses have to erode. Businesses have to get useless before they just go away. What is Blizzard doing? 2 sequels. StarCraft. Oh yeah, sorry, hold on. 2 sequels and a relaunch. Oh wait, hold on. 3 sequels and a relaunch, including Diablo 4. Overwatch 2, they've done StarCraft 2, and they've stayed expanding that. Diablo 4, and then they're just trying anything really to get gamers back. They need gamers on their side. So hey guys, be hyped for Overwatch 2. Come on, get into it. Gotta get it. Come on, we gotta play it. Just don't buy into the hype and don't buy into them. They clearly don't value you, because if you had a... I'm gonna be real, if you're a leftist, right wing, doesn't matter. When you get on that fucking Blizzard stage, they have proven that they own you. They didn't buy Blitzchung off. They just fucking said, nah, you made a stand for. And 4 times I can't get monetized now. But he made a stand, and they've said you can't make a stand. They have effectively said you have no rights when you're competing in our competitions. I'm done. I'm done. I'm gone. I'm done. Y'all done did that to yourself. Leave a comment, a like, a subscribe, share this video to get it some more views, guys. But what are your thoughts on Blizzard and how they've treated Blitzchung? I mean, really, absolutely. Give them to me in the comments. I love reading good comments. And a few videos back, I have a dude who commented me and him just shit like a few of my videos. There's people who've commented and we just chat back and forth. So have a good day. Have a good weekend, YouTube. Rest of your weekend, rest of your week. And I am out of here.